Ninjas, how are you doing? It's your girl Owamie, aka Miss Focal, bringing back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, I was definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you. Now, ninjas, obviously you guys know it's Friday, which means that we have got Gogo Manzini in the hizzy. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. I'm just tired.
I know.
Yeah.
You lot don't even want to know, but
yeah, I'm back. Thank you so much for having me again. I'm just tired. Chomi, there's a lot of things that are happening in my life.
I know.
And apart from being just a traditional healer,
you're a businesswoman.
I'm a businesswoman, a big one.
I know.
So it's only me that has to do everything. I have to be a mom, I have to be a wife, I have to be a Sangoma, I have to be a Mtakati, I have to be everything. So it's a lot of titles. So, but thank you so much for understanding.
A lot of witching around here. A lot of takating. Yeah. But anyway, before we get to today's episode, do you want to share? Is there something that you're working on?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think when we started speaking, I did mention that I have a talent management company, which is a casting agency. We provide people for TV, magazines, TV adverts. So now this year we're going big. We're adding makeup artists, we're adding directors, we're adding.
Do I qualify?
You qualify. Everybody does. So
what do you mean everybody does? Even those people without skill. I'm saying do I qualify because look at my face. Yes.
Obviously.
Okay.
You do. So we are now not providing the entertainment industry with the people in front of the camera.
Okay.
But we're also providing with people behind the scenes.
Oh, like producers,
directors, everything. So we've got everyone in our books. So when there is a production that goes on, they know Uguti, our agency can provide everything for them. Yeah. So even if, nice. When I say everybody, look, when you want to get into the TV industry, you can get there without any experience, especially for the front part, even the back part. There's a lot that you can do there. So we've got background actors. So people get discovered there. People get a lot of discoveries there.
Yeah.
So if you're starting out, okay, when they're shooting SOP, I want to be there and not talk. That is where a lot of people's career starts from. So Tina, we are a boutique agency. We take everything, but that's not about that.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm busy with at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm going to be famous this year.
You already are, though. You already are. I do also have to say, I'm going to also put a poster in between us. If you are someone that is looking for a job and you qualify, here's a poster, guys. She sent me this morning, so I was like, let's go ahead and also put it there. Apply, and maybe, this is your big break. Just make sure that obviously you qualify, guys. Just make sure that you qualify, obviously.
What we're looking for is a person that was going to work at the office.
So now that's going to work at the office.
Yes, but they must have a casting experience, because now we're looking for someone that can understand the industry. If you work at the office, you're also going to be a booker. So when they send a brief, you need to understand Uguti, they want a woman that can play Mtagati. And then when you look at Owamie and then you say maybe we can.
No, Owamie cannot qualify.
Yes, maybe they're looking for a pastor's wife.
Even
yeah, so
I'm not about to.
People can just apply.
People can just apply, guys. So the poster, the pamphlet is gonna be here. You should go ahead and apply, guys. Obviously. But yeah, man, you're doing big things. Congratulations on that.
It's money love.
It's money love.
Yeah. I love my.
Today we're gonna be continuing and talking about a topic that someone was like, Owamie's questions seem to be very personal. Guys, do you think I don't have sex?
Which question was personal?
The questions that I was asking, obviously, okay, if you're using a condom, does it, maybe minimize the blow, the spiritual, whatever?
Remember, on this platform, we, as much as we want to educate people, we need to go all out. I mean, it's adults that watches the channel.
Of course.
So it's people that are married, it's people that are single, people that are in relationships.
Yes.
So there's nothing personal, man.
No, but I know the ninja didn't say it in a bad way.
Yeah, I understand.
But it was really funny for me. I was like, girl, do you really think I don't? Because I do. So I'm also learning, guys. I love this segment because I find it to be very educational, right?
And to everyone that says I'm beautiful, I love you.
Ah! No, but yeah, Gogo always slays. And at that moment, guys, my face was looking like.
But your face was looking beautiful.
Friend, everyone, some people were like, I think the foundation is just too light. It was the same foundation. The unfortunate part was that my skin was burnt. I always
say on things like this, especially spiritual things or spiritual education, I don't look at how I look like. Especially in my channel, I don't even wear makeup. I don't even wear. I'm as grumpy as I can. I do not really mind. I'm just sharing the word.
Yeah.
I'm saying what. So look at what. Take what I'm teaching you.
Yeah.
Rather than looking at how I look, because a lot of people, I think, in this world, they focus more on how a person looks.
Yeah.
Like when you get into a relationship, well, how do they look? How do they? What do they have to offer?
But sometimes, Nakona, you have to also think for the kids, hey?
What kids?
Like, give your kids a fighting chance, guys.
Okay, so now you've got a very beautiful boyfriend, a very beautiful husband, 0% brain. They're not working. They don't want to work. They're working as something.
No, but remember, you can't get 0% brain because now you're also not thinking for a child. You don't want a dumb child.
Exactly, but still, Joe, Mina, I'm all about
money.
For partners, when you're looking for a partner, he must have money. If it's a man, he must be educated at least. Oh, no man but a business something that you can do. I mean, I'm gonna be very vocal about that. And I mean, I'm not shy about saying whatever. But if Umuntu is not gonna have money, and then what? He gives me good sex. Sex is not gonna take me where I wanna go. Men must have money. Like when they come for love potions.
Do you have money?
Does he have money?
So if he doesn't have money, do you refuse?
I don't refuse. I tell you, Joe, don't do that to yourself.
But they still do.
They still do. Hey,
because all that they want is good.
Good sex, yeah. But it makes your life stock.
Yes. But anyway, my ninjas, if you're just joining us today, we did have an episode last week, so I'm gonna make sure that I link it in the description box down below. And we're just basically talking about the serious deep-rooted secrets about sex that are spiritual, that we do not know, and people don't mostly talk about them. Now, obviously, when it comes to sex, that's you just obviously pleasing yourself with your partner and everything. But then we also have the situation where we talk about masturbation. How does that now affect us spiritually? And so obviously this is sort of almost like a part two, but not really, because it's still a different subject, but around the same. And so yes, man, it's a part two basically. But I think that the first question that I'm going to go ahead and say is masturbation bad?
It's spiritual. It is spiritual.
Okay.
It is not bad. As much as sex is not bad. I said.
Yes.
So, whenever somebody or a person masturbates, there is an eager or a need that you feel that you want to release something.
Yes.
Or exactly at that particular moment, or the feeling of wanting to do something like this. Now, in certain instances, now if it becomes an addiction, then it's a problem.
Yeah.
Because now, sex, you need to do it with somebody. So when there's a need for you to have sex, you need to do it with somebody, or a partner, or a person. Now, if that need comes again for you to have sex and you end up masturbating, who do you want to have sex with? Who do you think you are having sex with at that particular time? So now, because when you are used to it, remember, the spirits that are roaming around the world, wanting a place to stay. Because sometimes a lot of things that makes us suffer is the spirits that we were not witchcrafted. Nobody did any spell on us, but it's the spirits that we attract from Emhlabeni. So when that animal spirits, especially the one that likes sex, is also looking for a home, now they can see that, oh no, there's a place, there's a person there that can give us what we want to give. So we can eat out of that satisfaction, that he or she thinks is satisfaction. And then now that spirit can get attracted to you. And then when it stayed in you, every time you have that masturbation, you are actually feeding it, and it destroys the success of your life, because now it wants to be the leader. How does it destroy? It's not going to want you to work. It's not going to want you to have a partner. It's not going to want anything that makes you happy. It's going to be distracted by that because it is a spiritual wife or a partner or a spiritual husband that found a place in you. So now it becomes jealous. So you cannot satisfy anybody. You cannot be happy apart from it. Now, in its mind, it thinks that it is satisfying you. It is making you happy because it is there all the time with you, not only when you are doing masturbation. Now, when it wants sex, it comes to you as it wants, and then you're going to do what? You're going to do masturbation, and then that is when you are feeling it. So it doesn't want you to be happy at all. Especially now when there's a partner involved that is going to do the very same sex that you are going to do with it, that you do with it, it gets very jealous.
But now, what I just obviously want to know, Gogo, is that which one is better? Because again, like last week we were also talking about all the demons and everything that you collect from sleeping with someone that also just sleeps around. Because whatever they carry, they still come and they dump. We did also establish that condom game it don't come. It does not even protect you like within those spiritual cases and stuff.
No.
So now, which one is better? Like if let's say I'm Owamie and I'm single and I'm obviously not having sex with anyone, but I get horny. To get which one would you say, okay, this is the better of both evil?
None, especially when it comes to the spirits, because remember, sex, the partner collects and dump it on you. And that blocks your life because they're collecting different things from different people. Now with masturbation, it's the spirit that is now controlling your life. It actually is taking over your life until you go see a traditional healer or a person that can cleanse that and chase it away and then protect you. So I cannot say there's anyone better. They both block. So if you know that you are so much addicted to masturbation, go seek help. Not just from not traditionally, but you need to go seek help when it is now becoming an addiction. Sometimes you just want to do it. Yeah, once in a while. But if now it's a problem if it becomes an addiction. Then it's a problem. So we're living in a world where kunzima, it's tough. You don't know what's right, you don't know what's wrong. You don't know what's good, you don't know what's not good.
You don't know because everything is just vingi vongo, Jay.
Exactly, and everything is bad and right.
Thank you.
We grew up knowing that sex is nice.
Yeah.
And we didn't get any educations about sex.
Yeah.
We get used to sex. Now when we are used to sex, there's demons and what. So masturbation, in your mind, you're thinking, at least I'm free from diseases.
Yes.
At least I'm free from stressing myself, worrying about men or women. Let me rather satisfy myself. Some men out there would say, I'd rather masturbate than going to rape. Exactly.
Yeah. So, please go masturbate than actually go rape. Exactly. I actually say go and masturbate because please don't rape.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So in their mind, they would find it as an escape from forcing women to sleep with them.
Yeah.
And only to find that they are attracting bad spirits to them. So the best way is to make sure that you cleanse your aura now and then. Is to make sure that you are protected as a human. Your spirit is protected. But your soul is protected.
Okay, so obviously this demon needs to be fed, right? Let's say maybe you are, the point where you know you have a demon.
It's when you are addicted.
It's when you are addicted. So let's say now this person is addicted, which I'm not addicted, guys, because I know someone is going to think, no, I'm not. Yeah. No. So, but the question for me is that I know that there's someone out there that is addicted, right? And maybe they don't have a pastor that they can go to. They don't even have a Sangomas. They don't know one that they can say they can go to. I want to know, if let's say maybe they just practice self-control and they stop. If the demon is not getting fed, does it not die?
You'll never stop. Decide when the spirit is there. No, you'll never stop. You will never stop, because I'm saying this, it goes even to people who've got full-time partners. but they are so much addicted to it. It's not them. They are not themselves. It's the spirit that wants that feeling, and you cannot control it. Angeke, you can never. You can tell yourself that I'm going to stop, and you say 2 weeks, I've stopped. The third week is going to hit hard. And you're definitely going to do. So, it is very spiritual. But I cannot tell people how to stop it. I do not know how people can stop it. But once you get consulted and diagnosed in our world, then that's when we know that we can remove it, and then we can stop it, and then you get the protection that you need to have from that particular thing. But in J&J, I don't know if there's a way. I'm not gonna say there's no way. I don't want to say there's no way, because people maybe are not the same. But when masturbation is becoming an addiction, you need to know that there is something wrong. There's that spiritual wife or spiritual husband that is there. And then when that is happening, check your life. Not even going to anybody. Just see, is everything going in order? No, some things are not going in order. Remember, there's lots of lacks or blessings that are there that our ancestors want to give us. But because of the dirtiness or certain things that are in our bodies, and then they get stopped or they get blocked to progress. Because an ancestor does not visit or stay in a dirty place.
But an ancestor
so that is why
reach.
they say it's a temple of the Lord in the other world.
Is it?
The body is the temple of the Lord.
Yes, that one I know.
Yes, and I know that. And this, my body, is the temple of the Lord.
Even when it reaches true.
Yes. My body is the temple of the Lord, so I need to make sure that it is clean. So the temple of the Lord is always clean. From any spirituality or anything of some sort, you need to be clean. Futa, keza, palaza, steam, bath. I don't know what they call it in English.
Palaza, right? Like, you know, when you you drink a lot of water so that you can release
with
like whatever
muti.
you can. Is it with muti?
Tina, we palaza with muti.
Oh.
Because you cannot just cleanse yourself with clean water.
With us, it's water, just
Okay,
water.
yes, with
well,
us.
I've not done it, but I remember like back then, like with my grandmothers, they
with
used
us
to do
is
that.
muti, and then I don't know what they call palazing, but it's something like that. I'm not white,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to shy away from saying white,
Yes,
because there's people that are also there for spellings and things like that.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
what
I know.
Gogo said,
I know.
what Gogo didn't
I
say.
know,
Yes.
Chef, the
so
ungraduated professors.
we just like, and I you know what, show me, let's get out of a bit of So I'm listening to the channel, and then I don't really go to the comments, but when the comment is there,
Yeah,
you can
you
see
can
most
be able
when
to see.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, spelling Tony, dude, why are you there?
Yeah, no, it also annoys me.
Exactly, why are you
Like,
there?
I'm like, bruh, you can see it was obviously a typo or rather
Exactly.
like, or spelled whatever, you know, but why are you here?
Yeah, the reason is I'm there because I want to listen to you.
Yes.
Exactly. So there's this thing was of black people thinking they're white. Or there's this thing was of black people thinking that it is compulsory for us to speak proper English or to write proper English. Dude, I'm black, I'm Ndebele. Then that I can do.
You're Ndebele? I thought you're Zulu.
No, I'm Ndebele.
Hi, bo. We learn new things every day.
Yes.
I thought you are.
I'm Ndebele. I'm born
Ndebele.
Mahlangu.
Oh, yes.
And then I got married.
Zulu.
Ndebele
again.
Yeah, so we Ndebele, why?
Ndebele.
Yes. So we cleanse ourselves. We cleanse our spaces. When we cleanse our spaces, most siyakhela.
Okay. Like you
put water or put
and like sort of
sprinkle.
Like sprinkle, yes.
Yes, we sprinkle.
Okay.
So if that's the correct word. So those are the things that we need to do to ourselves as human beings now and then, so that we chase away all the spirits that can, even at home, even wherever, you need to now burn something in our world. Burn something nyana just to chase away abatarat, to chase away the bad spirits. Even ourselves, cleanse ourselves so that we can just annoy them so that they can go and leave us out alone. And then we always get protection and things like that. So, yeah.
But then I've heard that white candles keep bad spirits away. That's what I've heard. Like, that's why, like, mostly when people pray, they will light a white candle, right? What if you light a white candle before you masturbate?
Nothing. A white candle is something that was done by somebody.
So what do you mean to say?
A candle was manufactured.
But obviously, like, I think, like, that also goes with, like, a red string.
Yes, I'm coming there.
Okay.
A candle is something that was manufactured by a human being. So we use it to lighten our parts, the white one, because the light in the candle, it should take us forward. So now then there's different kinds of candles, colors. So each and every color now, it represents a certain spirit or a certain thing that it should do. So, but lighting a candle, is not going to assist you in anything.
Or how is it going to assist
So
if you light a candle and...
Wait, now, when you talk about the red string, there's muti also there.
On the string.
Exactly. So it's not just a candle.
Oh.
Exactly. You know, there's many rituals where you light a candle.
Yeah.
When you light a candle, once it starts burning, and then there's that whole nyana there.
Yes.
Then you take that muti and then you put there.
Oh.
Now that burns with muti.
Okay.
So we use herbs with umuti in our world.
Okay.
But I'm not going to talk to a candle, Nje.
Okay.
I don't think I'm mad. No. Talk to a candle, Nje.
Not talk to a candle, like light a candle.
Yes, light a candle and what?
And pray.
Then if there's muti involved, then yeah.
Do you have umuti to stop horniness?
No, there's no such. That is something that comes with nature.
This whole thing, guys, is just so confusing. I don't want to like. Why are we then having the feeling of getting horny? We can't masturbate. We'll get evil spirits. We go out there, we sleep with someone. The condoms, they also bust. There's HIV, there's sexually transmitted diseases, and also sexually transmitted demons. Like, we're screwed, most.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying. That's what I just said. Now, Uguti, it's bad. We don't know what is what. We don't know what is right, and we don't know what is wrong, and we don't know what we do. But what I'm trying to say actually is, Kosakis bag. We need to look after ourselves.
Oh, and I'm sorry, guys. Obviously, you guys will hear noise. Gogo Manzini came late, so it's after hours. That's why the people are back. So, yeah, she's a businesswoman, so don't worry.
And I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry to throw you under the bus.
Yes.
But they can't blame me.
No, I'm sorry. So, yes, I'm sorry. Guys, I've been apologizing from 12 o'clock to...
Why are you lying? Because you arrived now, late.
I arrived now.
But you've been apologizing.
Yes, I've been apologizing. So,
okay.
We are living in a world where we don't know what's what.
Yeah.
So, that is why Tina, Abanye, some of us, we end up opting for herbs. We end up opting for umut. The only way your sexual feelings can go away is when a spell has been put on you. Obviously, we are mtagata umuntu. You do put a spell on someone for them to stop having feelings.
And then do you unwitch them?
And then that is why other people would say the spells that they do, that you only have sex with me. And it doesn't get on when you go to the other woman. I think you've heard that.
Yes.
And I think we discussed that
on the first episode, and you are like, how? But they will be able to see.
Exactly. I'm like, then
like
they
it's
know.
bad.
There's women that always, or even men, that always send that, women especially, that when he goes and have sex with somebody, it must not get hard. I don't do that. Then the person will know why when I'm with Gogo Manzini it gets so strong. But when you do witchcraft, you don't champisa. You do it professionally so that the other person cannot see. So now if you only get horny when you're with me, then you will know. Then what are we doing? Because he will come back and kill you. He will know that you did this to me. Why when I'm with you, I'm so happy and excited. But when I'm with somebody else, I am not. So rather don't do that. I will teach you how to do proper witchcraft one day. the do's and don'ts.
The do's and don'ts of witchcraft. So that even if you go to another Sangoma that is not going to be as smart, you should know at least what to and what not to do.
Exactly.
Obviously, that's for the Takating gang, not as the Christians that are believing in our Lord only.
Exactly. Even in the Lord, there's do's and don'ts.
Of course.
Exactly. So me now, when it's my segment, I talk about these things.
Yeah.
So we share for whoever wants to listen. If whoever doesn't want to, who's not going to listen on the day,
of course,
they will come. But they're still your followers. They will just listen to you when you talk alone.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of do's and there's a lot of don'ts in the spiritual world.
Yeah. But then now, this really honestly is very concerning. I'm not even going to lie. Because for me, I've always just been under the impression that I'd rather masturbate than actually go out there and be sleeping with almost everybody.
Even me.
Because at the end of the day, like, okay, let's say maybe I'm having sex with this guy. This guy is a hoe. A hoe that sleeps with everybody. And he's having gonorrhea, he's having syphilis.
And he's having
HIV, Sikito. He keeps on collecting everything. And then this will be me going there and sleeping with this person.
And men sleep with women that lost their partners. And then that is, in our world, it's a very bad luck. So now, if somebody passes away and you've got kids, maybe let's say those people, they've got kids or they were in a relationship. Where's if there's kids, because now then the bondage is big.
Yeah.
That particular woman needs to go for a certain cleansing, especially to remove the spirit of that dead person. That is why Zulu, in Zulu or in our culture, whether you use umuti or not.
Usazila.
Uyazila.
I've
right?
heard of that, obviously.
And then after ukuzila, uyageza. You go for cleansing.
How long does it take for them to do the cleansing after the funeral?
It depends from
family
culture
to family.
Yes, from family to family. But that particular woman needs to go do cleansing. Remember now, when we go back to the spiritual ties, the sex ties and stuff like that, the soul of that person is with this woman because they've been having sex for years. Now they've got kids, they've got everything, and they've got everything. So when that person passes away, the soul that is inside the woman needs to be cleansed so that it becomes a good spirit. Then he's laid to rest. So until that woman does cleansing, I get right. They dirty. So even when you have been dating and your partners have been dying and you don't cleanse, those souls are there. Cleanse yourself. You go umfelokazi, but we are zila, they zila, and then they go for cleansing. Old people will agree on me on this one. When you die, your husband's family must cleanse you. When the husband dies, the husband or the wife.
I've never actually seen a man actually like zila, because it is always like a woman. I'm saying from my side because you guys know, obviously there was once upon a time I was stupid and dumb. Sorry guys, it did cut a bit, but there was a time that I was in Free State and I would see women like when their husbands pass, they would wear all black.
Yeah.
And they would wear all black
for a certain time.
For sometimes even for like a year, you know. Some of them, like, they would do that thing wherein, even though they wear a different color, they will always have a black cloth that they would like pinch here to show Guti like uyazila, like sort of like she's mourning, right? But I've never seen that with men. I've never seen a man wear anything black. I've never. Why is it?
They do in a certain way. Men, they give as much as they cannot wear
black,
exactly,
and they do
black, exactly. But they do in a way. They tell them for uguzila is actually a process where they say you're not supposed to have intercourse with anybody for that period of time.
Does it have? Why don't you say it differs
from family to family, and then once you're done, and then now when that gets removed, and then that's how you get cleansed. Some they even use umuti. For
some will slaughter a goat.
Yes, and then mix the blood with umuti and the blood, the goat's poop. It's called yes, something like that. Yes, and then we mix it with umuti, and then we bath you, and then now you are in that process. You are free. your man has passed away.
You are afraid you can now collect demons because whoever you're going to sleep with this world. No, man. No. This is too much. You know the thing that we're talking about here, it's gonna make me not enjoy sex, guys. Honestly, because now I've actually just told myself I'm not gonna have sex throughout this year. Like, let me just rest.
Okay, we don't know.
What do you mean we don't know? No, I'm...
You know.
I know I made a decision.
Yes, exactly.
I've not had sex this year, so I was like, I might as well just carry on.
Yeah, but you're going to have it next year, maybe.
Yeah.
And then you'll correct the spirits.
Or maybe, Lord forbid.
So it's something that you cannot really, at this episode, I don't know. You're just teaching people, but you're not gonna give them a warning. You Guti, don't do it.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you cannot.
Yeah.
You Guti, do it. Mm-hmm. And when I say do it, I'm sending you to collect demons. When I say don't do it, then I'm stopping you to enjoy certain parts of Impilo. So we are living in a world where we need to be sure about certain things, where we need to look where we go, where we need to be careful who we associate with, where we need to know who our friends are. Especially because a lot of times, now we're going to talk to you in general. Your friends are the ones that bewitch you.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they know every step of your life.
And they have access to you.
Exactly. They've got access to you. They can give you any kind of food. They can even take your man. Do you know now that there's a woman who is in a relationship now? Maybe they're watching this episode. They met when the guy was in a relationship with
their friends.
Yeah, with that woman's friend. And
when jumped
exactly. And those are things that happens in this world. And uhleli usisi is just comfortable.
But he belongs to Jesus until he's married. So at least when he married you.
But okay, Joe, unless you are umtakati, you must have numbers. You must have conscience. I mean, he belongs to Jesus until he marries you. But your friend, remember, a friend is that very same person that would cry to you and say, I am having financial problems with my man.
I actually went through that. I am
having problems with my partner. And when you know deep down inside that you are shagging that partner.
No, I went through that, like literally went through that.
And you go through the process of that other woman say, I'd rather lose the friendship, but I'm going to take the man. I'm tateveli.
Yeah, now like not me being the friend that takes the man, but like literally, I'm sure maybe you just don't know this, but yeah, I had a girl that literally was like very close. I used to cry to her about everything. And the girl actually wanted my ex-husband. She and my ex-husband, she used to secretly meet.
They do, that happens.
They had a whole relationship, which again, if someone comes and says they were shagging, I wouldn't really refuse it because there were things there, but there's things he said, but he's also like.
That is why I don't have a friend. You are my friend because we work together.
I'm not your friend.
No, you are my friend, Chumi, but you know me, I don't want friends. Friends, they want.
Then why you're fighting?
Oh, you are my friend.
Yeah, I am your colleague.
When I call you, I say Chumi. That's the first word I say.
I know. But no, I know what you mean.
Yes. You need to be careful of who. Mina, I'm not scared of having friends because remember, I enjoy doing witchcraft than doing healing.
You're just giving me free opportunity.
So exactly. So Mina, once I hear something about me, or what, I just have Ndumba. So and when I go to Ndumba, I enjoy doing
witchcraft.
Yes, rather than healing and what. So I'm fine. You can do it. When I find out, I'm gonna find out, and then I'm gonna deal with you guys, both of you, with that man. Why would you destroy a woman and leave the man? They are both dogs.
Yeah, they are.
Exactly. So Abafaz, they'd rather fight with other women than fight, but keep the man. No, if he cheats with whoever, leave that thing.
Well, now when I say that I have traumas and I need to go to therapy and heal.
There is no trauma, Chomi. I said it last week and I'm going to say it again this week, even if they can say I speak one thing in every episode.
They say that.
No, I'm just going to say,
okay.
If you allow someone to go sleep, if you allow someone to take their dick and put it somewhere and you are really going to allow that very same dick
to come back
inside you.
Without
You don't love yourself.
Protection.
No, you don't love yourself. Even with protection, I don't think I'm gonna even. I would even get excited. I won't even look at that dick the next day. So why are we in a relationship?
Even if it's nice, Cho.
There's nothing nice about someone. Now I'm even changing my facial expression. If he cheats, he's dirty. So if you are going to now, again as a woman, open your legs. Imagine I know that dick is from Owamie. What were they doing? I know I've got the picture. And then I'm going to allow it to come to me again. Then I don't love myself. I said it last week and I'm going to say it again. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I do not love myself. I'm preaching now.
This time, just put your hand on your chest like this.
And say, I.
And say your name.
Yes.
Owamie.
I do not love myself.
I do not love myself.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you.
And I promise you will actually find something different with yourself.
Show me, I've got proof that you cheated. I've got all the evidence that you cheated. And I know that probably you had sex 10 times.
And I know that when it slipped out, you both fought for it to go back.
I just don't want. So we need to love ourselves to protect our spirits and to protect our souls.
I think that also, like, maybe there's a day that we can also just talk about self-love and maybe like the spiritually, how you can help yourself, like in terms of your self-loving journey. Because I feel like a lot of people actually just make a lot of other than mistakes, like excuses, they make a lot of excuses. Hi, I have kids with him, I have this and this. And I think you are also a businesswoman. Sometimes it's always because these people, you don't have money, you don't have anywhere to go. And that's why, like, honestly, like, if I meet a guy today and he's like, baby, I can actually give you like 150,000 rands a month, stop YouTube and just sit home, I would leave him, because I know that this man does not have any good intentions for me. Do you get? Like, okay, give me the 150, but still allow me to say, okay, work. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, let me still be at a point where I can make my own money. So when someone comes to your life and they're like, no, I just want you to stay home, not like a stay-at-home wife, whatever, it's not always that it actually comes from a place of loving. It's because this man knows what he's about to put you through. And remember, if he has the power to feed you, he has the power to starve you. And so I think that that's the problem with a lot of women right now. Sometimes it's just because, where am I going to go?
And do you know that people around you, people that you spend your time with, they've got a lot of impact in your life spiritually. Exactly.
Like even your friends.
People that you spend your time with. We share energies, we exchange energies.
That's why they say if you walk into a room and there are 5 broke people, you're the 6th one. You're about to be the 6th broke.
You would say, hey, that one is, where's Chela, or they've got pride. They don't want to, No, even when we grew up, there's those girls or women or boys that would always be at home. Than being up and down on the streets.
Yeah, that's true.
And then they would say, that one way Chela, or we as born, that one. Those people are actually doing good in life.
Yeah, that was us. Like at home, we're not allowed to go play outside.
And those people are actually doing good in life.
They do, yeah.
Then us that were always on the road.
On the streets.
Because we were on the streets getting pregnant from boys from all the next street. I've got a child. And at that other street, I've got a child. And that other street, I've got a child. Because I've been busy, gigas child. But that one, that distracted or excluded themselves from the crowd, they've got higher chances of progressing in life. That is why I don't allow anyone to my house. I don't allow anyone to use my toilet. Only you used it.
Are you serious?
You did.
No, I know I used it, but I didn't know only me.
Even my clients, people that come home to bring money, they don't go to my bathrooms. If you come to my house and you want a bathroom, you go to the garage, to the nearest garage.
Oh.
No, not in my house. Yo.
Well, I used it, guys.
That's why I'm rich.
Nice. That's why you're rich.
I don't just allow anything in or anybody. That is what you should also do.
I think that
love your space, love yourself, love everything about you. Zichele, be proud of yourself.
I know
be full of yourself. Be rude. When it comes to impilo yako, your life progress and everything,
be very protective.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. Which is why, like, obviously going back to the whole situation of you knowing that your partner is cheating and you still come back and he apologizes and you're like, okay, you find out again, because trust and believe, like, I will bet you dollars and pounds that if you have caught him cheating, trust and believe you've caught him more than once.
No,
You understand?
Yeah, and if you caught him cheating, you caught him now in 2024. He started in 1999, baby.
He just messed up.
It was not the first time, never.
It was not.
Never.
So, usually that's the thing like we're talking about. I think that we will also have an episode where we're talking about the importance of protecting your space.
That's,
spiritually.
as you say, it's self-love.
Yeah.
Loving yourself, loving your space, loving your assets, and loving everything about you.
Yeah.
That is very important. That is one thing that people need to know about. We need to teach them certain things.
Yes.
So before you go, remember, next week, 16 and 17, we still are taking bookings.
The cleansing that is going to be in Joburg.
The cleansing that is going to be in Joburg. So if you want to meet me and have a consultation with me, have a cleansing with me, get protected from all these things that we speak about all the time. So in that day, we're going to be doing all that on the 16th. And then on the 17th, we are going to have the business people, obviously, that wants to grow their businesses and things like that. It's not that you are advertising me. I'm advertising myself. I'm using this platform now to advertise myself. You know why? Because I teach without getting paid. So I need at least 2 minutes to say.
To say come.
Exactly.
No,
but
fine.
for me to teach you, I'm also the person that is supposed to help you.
Yeah.
Because now I'm going to teach you. It doesn't help that I'm going to teach, and then you say, but how am I going to get help? Maybe somebody wants help.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm always going to do that now and then. And bookings are open.
I'll have your banner somewhere here so that they can also get your details and contact you.
And I've also had a discussion with my husband that I think we must take 1 month full and be in Joburg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's going to be after this. We just decided that 1 month full, we need to be.
Will you be taking consultations this side?
Consultations, cleansings, everything. Just be on this side. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so one other thing that we didn't tell you, we bought a house this side.
You lie.
I'm not.
When?
Yesterday.
Congratulations. What?
We bought a house this side. We bought it actually, I didn't want to tell you. I think it's a story that started a month ago.
No, but I remember you were talking about like, I'm going to look, but I didn't think it would be
But
this
with
soon.
my side, I always buy cash. But we got the house last month actually, but we properly moving in soon. But everything is sorted, everything is finalized. We did go there to spend one night.
Okay.
Just to
Congratulations.
cleanse the space and things like that. So now I'm still putting my ghosts, animal bones, things like that. So now I'm actually gonna say that I'm a Senton resident.
Residence now.
Yes.
Welcome to Senton, darling.
And it's in Bryanston.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know.
Welcome,
Right,
welcome to the Senton Alive.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, like I don't know. Like I feel I'm so shocked.
You just bought the Range Rover.
Exactly. And you
then
also have an exit.
Yeah, the
and you
car-
also have a Porsche.
But the house was being saved for a long time ago.
Is it?
Yeah, but I will take you to the house, and I'm going to ask you to have one episode
At the house.
Yes,
Okay,
and
that's
then
fine.
we'll take them through.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
No, that's actually fine. Oh, congratulations. No, like
If
I'm
you want to
just
be
shocked.
like me, follow me. I'm not saying
Which?
where the Christian world is putting people's lives on stop. I'm
Okay.
saying now, if you want to be like moi and have the things, join the crew.
The
Get
which
more
crew?
tea.
Ah! No,
I know she's gonna disagree.
I am going to. No, but remember, guys, I think we're like, obviously, because now we're about to close, I'm going to ask you maybe just 1 or 2 questions about the masturbation, but then we're done. I think that for me, it has never ever been anything other than the fact that, like, I live my life through being content, but still striving for more. I will not sacrifice my morals and what I believe in for money. Like, that's personally me. Do you understand? So when I'm saying I won't compromise my morals and what I believe in is obviously like, you know, the Sangoma world or going out there being a prostitute and stuff like that. Like, I just won't do that. I'll rather say, okay, you know what, even if I'm working and I'm getting my 20,000, Lord forbid,
or even
Actually,
10,000.
let me say, like, even if I'm getting my 180,000 rands a month, because we need to speak it into existence, you know. Okay, yes, I would want to get 500,000 a month, but I'm gonna be content with that 180k that I can make, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm working towards getting 500,000 rands. Because I think that sometimes, no matter which world you're going to, if your intentions are bad, trust and believe, things are still going to be.
Invite me to hell and back.
Is it?
I've been to hell. I've been poor. Invite me to hell and back.
Season 2.
And I will tell you how I got there. I'm from hell. I went to bed without food sometimes. I've been to hell. And every time I watch the episodes, I'm like, one day that woman needs to invite me there. Don't talk about Umuti.
Yeah.
Talk about where I come from. But when I started using Umuti, hell, things changed. I love Umuti, Owamie. I love Umuti. If we had toothpaste Umuti, I was going to be using it.
To brush your teeth.
That's how I love Umuti, Chomi. In my life. Like someone that will stand in the pulpit and say, Lord saved me. I can stand in the pulpit
and
say Umuti helped me. Umuti helped me, and that is when I said, I'm going to go deep now, Ngizotagata. Then I'm going to go to Nigeria. When I get to Nigeria, I'm going to ask them, how do you guys do this? I'm going to stay in Nigeria for a month or two. I'm going to learn, and I'm going to come back and do that. That is what I'm doing. Now in March, I'm going to Ghana.
To learn how to.
I'm going to Ghana to get Umuti and to learn certain things that I've not been doing. To add on what I've been doing. Must you go to university and then you upgrade.
But I hope you will never upgrade to a point where you get into like human sacrifices.
No, we don't do.
Yeah.
No, we use Umuti. Yes, but remember, we use Umuti. We don't do human sacrifices. But remember that Umuti can kill people.
So it's still human sacrificing.
It's not. You're not sacrificing anything.
You're killing.
So maybe you've got a client that says, I want to kill Owamie. So what must you do? It's a calling. Okay, I'm not saying in public space I kill, but I'm just saying. But I'm just saying that if I charge 250k to kill, if I charge that, and then somebody comes with it and say yes, 250k, kill, you will kill. Remember, if I kill 4 people in a month, I've got $1 million.
But you see, that's the part. I think that's the part when it comes.
I'm not sacrificing anything.
No, but you are like okay. Let me say this. Like for me, I'm saying that I hope you never get to a point of actually killing people. That's what I wanted to say.
You never get to a point of. I'm not saying I kill. Yes, maybe I'm not going to get to that point. But I'm just saying I'm not not saying that I kill people.
But I'm also not saying I don't.
But I'm not saying that I kill. But I'm also saying that none of my client can be used by anybody. None of my client will cry in front of me. Or none of my client will cry on the phone talking to me because a human being did something to them. Not when I'm still alive. I don't know what I will do with them. Jesus Christ. I'm not killing. I don't kill, guys. I'm someone's daughter-in-law.
And you are also someone's mom.
I'm someone's daughter-in-law. I don't kill. But you can never step on the toes of my clients. I will make sure that I sleep in the graves.
Okay,
remember the clip I sent you?
Yes.
When I was in the graves? I was working.
You were looking for white babies.
I was working.
You were looking for I was like, wow, you also posted it on Instagram.
I am not afraid of everything that
and that was after our episode where you were talking about we go at night to graves to look for these children, the white babies.
My family, my in-laws, people close to me, my husband, my daughter, these 5 things that I mentioned, my job comes first. This is what I do for a living.
Okay, but
so
now
if I have to talk about love spells, I'm going to talk about love spells, even though that I know that my in-laws might be watching.
But what I want to also now find out, your client comes and says, Chomi, lawyer your husband, I want your husband. It's your calling, but I remember.
But not with me. Not with me. I've got the keys. It's the calling. I've got the keys to the Ndumba.
But you see, now you're not being fair. Because now you say, if this one comes and says, I want Owamie's husband, it's my calling. But now when we say, no, I'm coming and I want your husband.
Go ask for my husband from another.
I want from you because now it's your calling. You must do.
Because that person was spoken to. So
and that person was also dealt with already.
No, I would not do that to my husband.
You would not?
No, I would not do that to my husband, but I can give other women. Remember, I told you the other day, I was called in this world to help people.
Help us into your husband.
Let me try. I love you.
I mean, this was all about masturbation. The way we deviated and we kept on just going everywhere. But obviously, guys, like this was, for me, I find that it's very educational. And we're just talking about, some of the repercussions. For me personally, I think that if I had to choose the demons from that nigger or the demons from, I think I might go that side, because for me, I'm just like, at least that side, no one is going to come online and scream, oh, I messed with my husband. You know how these guys lie. You know how they lie.
I know.
Next thing you're sleeping with someone's husband you don't even know. And there's also a curse with sleeping with people's husbands. We need to actually also talk about that. Being a side chick to a married man.
We're still going to talk about a lot of things.
Yeah.
But now, now, with me being busy and all that, but I'm just getting this launch out of my mind. And I've got a lot of backlog orders. A lot of orders that are just still with me that I haven't sent. My spirit now is not okay to touch izinto. My mind is all over. So when I do the packing and everything, I want to be properly set. But everybody's things are coming. So because the shoot was done and everything like that. So I just want to assure people that if you've got a consultation or an order by me, you will get it. It's just that a matter of time. People are pressurizing. You don't wait for situations to be worse and then you go look for Sangomas and then you want Sangomas to run because you are in a desperate situation. Things you want you to attack them while they are still fine. And Umut does not work overnight. My part he's been cheating. We will change him. But don't want him to be changed tomorrow. Ane bangani.
Guys, I do not even want to lie. This is like one of the best segments that I've ever actually shot.
Because they always say, when Owamie, you're promoting this traditional healer, and when Owamie, you're actually getting there, and when Owamie, you they say you don't touch other people. There's a comment there that they say when you love this Gogo, you even touch her. But mostly on your, remember, Owamie Entertainment, you're talking alone.
Yeah.
And you're doing a segment, you're talking, who can you touch? And then the other one, to Helen Beck, it's a tense, situations are bad there.
There's no one that has ever cried onto Helen bed that I didn't hold their hand.
No, but there's no one that laughed to the way that they say we touch our hands when you're laughing.
Yeah, but it's not a laughing segment.
Actually, you're not allowed to touch a Sangoma if you're a Christian.
You lie.
Apparently.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. You mean like that? No. For me, I mean, no. It's not like that, guys. Like for me, no.
Guys, we want to also, Mina, what I like about you, this segment with you, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's educational at the same time. We laugh, we do this, we do that. It's fine, and we are two people from two different worlds.
Yeah.
So you will always get both sides of the topic.
Yeah.
Your side is your side. My side is my side.
Yeah.
Whoever is listening now takes whatever they want.
That's true.
To take.
And I think it is also just very important to be a person that you know your stance, you know how to put your 2 feet into something. You understand?
Like, for example, I'm gay.
Yeah.
And growing up, there would be, I think now that the world is evolving, people are just too much open about this. But growing up, it was like a bad thing when someone would say, I don't want a gay person in my house.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. So we people are still living there in that thing.
When it comes to like
Sangomas, Christians should not be with Sangomas and things like that.
No, I think I also made a video of the time that Pastor Mkuba was basically boasting that there was a Sangoma that wanted to sit down with her. Her production contacted her and whatever. And I was like, but But again, like, you are literally, being contradictive, because the Bible says we are all God's children. God created us. And from our world, we are the ones that are supposed to preach the word of God
And
to
I
you.
said to you, my body is a temple of the Lord.
Of course.
Exactly. And also, about me, I'm very vocal about my calling.
And your witching.
Yes, I will choose that than anything. That's how I grew up. I was a girl.
From birth.
And I said, this is me and this is going to be me, and up until. So they say God doesn't want. God, but God blesses me. But how does He bless me if I'm one of the rotten children in his home? Because I'm His child. See, I'm wearing a dress now. This is a dress, a long one. I was walking around Senton like I'm owning it. If you say that's a man, that's yours. I'm happy. So that is what people need to be happy. Because this thing Yoktegabantu is not right. Abanye abantu, they're disabled. They're scared of going out to people because people are going to judge them. How do you judge someone based on a situation that you cannot change? I do not know how I happened to be gay.
I think that
God
also
helped
to
me.
be.
If I knew how I would stop it, I would maybe back then.
Back then.
Yeah, I'm just saying back then.
Yeah.
Because it was tough, Pella.
It was
growing
tough.
up. You wouldn't stand yourself.
Yeah.
But I would sit and ask myself, what is wrong with me? And there was nothing wrong with me. And there's nothing wrong with me. If there was something wrong with me, and if there was something that God, all the ancestors, they were supposed to punish me, was me being a sinner or things of some sort. Because now, God is blessing me, Batung. God is blessing me. There's zeros in my bank account.
Hey, give us money when
But God is blessing me. Show me, we're not going to go in this episode. Let's cut it.
Share. No, I think that obviously, maybe we will also talk about that discussion, because I know that homosexuality and spirituality, because I know that there are others who are still young, like what obviously we all know what the Bible says, but when it comes to like the spiritual world of ancestors,
or even if not spiritual
how does
world,
that
just
world,
to talk about it.
Yeah.
How does one become gay? I know.
Okay.
Now I know.
Oh.
How does one become gay? Because remember, you become gay.
Wait.
Okay.
That will be on another episode that is actually coming, because we cannot be revealing everything, Kaloku. But anyway, just thank you so much for actually joining. I feel like this is the most craziest episode that we spoke about what we were supposed to talk to, but then after that we were just going wild,
Enjoyable.
Enjoying, yeah. And that's the thing. It's because we only meet when we have to film, like majority of the time.
Yeah.
So it's like we meet literally like 10 minutes in. Sometimes if we have to do makeup, then that's when we can catch up. So I feel like it's always that thing of like, okay, we're trying to catch up on everything. But okay, right before we actually leave, I don't even have a question, Shem.
Yeah, don't ask anything that you don't have.
True. I won't, Shem. But yeah, we were talking about masturbating, guys. There are spirits out there. I've heard of that. But okay, Ninja, so obviously this is us actually wrapping up from Owamie and Gogo Manzini. We will actually see you guys next week, Friday at 9 a.m. obviously. And so yeah, man, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for
what?
For further questions on my number. Yeah.
For further
questions, or if there's something that you want to know,
yeah.
something that you want to, I don't judge.
Yes.
I've got ears. I can give you ears to talk.
Even if you want a husband, you can go there.
Yeah, no, if you want my husband, I'll give you 07244814474. That is 07244814474. And again, I love you.
Love it.
Yeah.
If we want to ask for money, can we come?
Yes.
Okay. No problem.
Okay,
Ninjas.
Books. Ghosts. Spirits. That will go get money for you.
Guys, I love you guys so much. Stay blessed. And of course, you guys know I'll see you guys in our next episode. Bye.